Yo, Precise, what's up, man? Yep, still going with Pika, dude. We ain't done yet with Pika, bro. Do I need Ganfor? And the rest should be fine. Alright, Shirohige. I've never wailed in my life. But sure, if you think I'm a whale, then you can unsub. Never wailed in my life, but if you think I'm a whale, go ahead. A boosted frag thingy? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. No idea. No clue what you're even talking about, dude. Whale for XP orbs? Dude, who needs XP orbs, bro? I haven't needed XP orbs in like forever, dude. Nah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, Shirohige. You're speaking crazy, dude. Alright, 5 matches and then we're done with this, which is good. Go ahead, Precise. I ain't gonna stop you. Do I like G5V1 after buffs? Not really. I think, like, he's good, but he's not good enough for this meta. I feel like, he's good, but he's not made for this meta, is the thing. That's really the point here. Is just that he's good for the meta that he was in, or that he's made for, but that meta is not this one. Why are you all coming up here, you freaking douchebags? My PFP is not clickbait at all, dude. I personally feel like Bajrang Gun should have been damage reduction. Ignore skill defense on everything is a miss. But that's just what he had before Shirohige. The thing is, like, Yeah, they weren't gonna change that because that's just what he had before. Which is why I think they left it the way it is. But obviously leaving it the way it is just not good right now. I'm smiling now, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I know what you mean, Shirohige. Like, obviously, he should be able to deal with like Zoji and stuff, but he can't really. So that's a big problem for him. Light Gear 5 as well. He doesn't really do that much to Light Gear 5 either. You can knock him back, I guess, but yeah, it's. He's not good enough to be a single buff, if I'm being honest. He's not good enough to be a single EX buff. If they were gonna do him like this, they should have done 2 EXs. Yo, Magma Boy. I can't go anywhere, huh? Go anywhere. User raise. Alright, 3 more, and then we can be done with challenge battle. You've literally just been running Green Roger and Kuzan. As in with him, or like you're not running him at all, is what you're saying. Because I do think that Nika is the best green unit in the game. Maybe not better than Sabo right now, but definitely at least number 2. I don't think Green Roger or Kuzan are better than Nika. Nice. Damn. Damn. Almost. Alright, I think it's 2 more. Two more? Yeah. 2 more and then we're done. Then we have all the titles. And they're good. And then when part 2 comes out, then we'll have more missions. Yay. I don't know why this takes so long. Ah. One more. One more, and then we're good. It's really good that they gave us a lot of point boosters in this one. I wonder how much I have left for Pika, actually. I need to check that. I think I was just under 60, actually, last time. maybe somewhere around there. Nice. Okay, that should be it there. That should be all the titles done now. Nice, so that's all done. These ones, obviously, like, if you want to do them, then go ahead, I guess, if you really need the points, but I don't think it's really worth it. Nice. Then I can just do the multi here, actually. All I need is a copy of Doc Q, actually. I don't need anyone but Doc Q, really, from this banner. Well, the unfeatured BFs, but from the featured ones, I only need Doc Q. Okay. And Pika. Oh, 68, not much. Yeah, not too much longer to go. We'll go with this. Fishman Island and Shandora's not bad. Actually, these maps are pretty decent for Gear 5. The green one. Someone wanted to use it here. I guess everyone's done with Gear 5 now. They've all had their fun. Makes sense. They don't really have anyone that I need to be worried about, so I should be fine here. I'll just fill up the flags. Hopefully BB will go down. BB, you want to go down, dude? BB. Looks like we're about to get team boost soon, which is good. They only have Kuma Boni left, and Kuma Boni died. They do have King, but I can take care of King. King is not really a problem for me. They have Law as well. Okay. He was down, but sure. Yo, Pulse, what's up, man? Just avoid the Kuma. That. King is not, like, again, King is not an issue for me. Law is the only real issue. But I can somewhat deal with Law. Thank you. Nice. How do you find Gear 5 V1 buffs? They're okay, they're not the best. He's an option, I guess, for those who already had him. I would say he's not worth it for you to summon on his banner, though. Unless you want him for support. For support, he's obviously goated. But yeah, I don't think he's that great. The problem is that the top units of this meta all deal with Gear 5. Red Law, Light G5. Zoji, all of them deal with Nika very well, the green Nika. So, you know, it's kind of hard when they're already kind of... He already has to fight himself. Kuma Boni as well, yeah. Kuma Boni as well is very good at dealing with them. Or with him. It's unfortunate, dude. Now, like, I don't know, I feel like there's moments where they should get buffs, but every single time, Bandai is missing the opportunity for when to give them buffs. It was the same thing they did with Green Oden. Green Oden had a perfect moment for him to get a buff, but then they decided to give him a buff when defenders were already extremely strong, to the point where it literally made no difference that he got a buff, because he wasn't gonna be that useful anyways. just stand back a bit. I'll wait for team boost so that I can heal. Now that I've healed, we're good. Damn. I didn't think that they were evolved, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. Econ cap now, which is great. Don't really want BB to be the one defending the flag here. I wasn't even trying to dodge that if I wanted. Okay, I already had a shield up, but sure. Right. That was Narusanji, they got defused. Who else should have been buffed right now then? Ye's kid-in-law. Yace and kid-in-law were probably the best options for who should, like, which EX should have got buffed. Blue Yamato would have been fine as well. She's actually very good against Zoji if she just got buffed, because the only thing that she's missing is just defense a little bit. She just needs some sort of damage reduction or something to help her against Zoji. I don't think Olin would have been a good option here, because Zoji would have cucked her. I mean, I guess if she inflicts them with a flame, if she inflicted them with a flame, then maybe she could get away from them, or she could get away from getting one shot. But yeah. Does fun mean easy? No, fun just means you have a good time with the unit. I don't think it's not that she would do nothing like right now. I think she would pulse. It's just this is not the time to bring another defender into the meta. We just got rid of Nuss. If she was buffed and she was able to deal with Zoji, or at least survive them, that would be very bad for the game, because then Nuss would come right back. How does it... Dude, I swear, he gets it up faster than anyone else in the game. Like, I've literally done that so many times, and I can't get up my counter that fast. Like, everyone else in the game gets their counters up right away, but for me, it never works like that. I can never get my counter up right away. I always take the damage. And my counter just doesn't go off. Like, Whitebeard, I'm glad you're trying your best here, but your best is not good enough, dude. If the next character can deal with both Nasa and Zoji, that would be great. No, it wouldn't. That wouldn't be great at all. I don't think that they should counter two meta characters at the same time. The thing is, if they just counter Zoji, then Nus will come back into the game, but then that will also keep Zoji in the game, because you'll need Zoji to deal with the Nus that will come back from less Zojis being in the game. But you still need Zoji in the game. It's the same thing as Kizaru right now. Kizaru is like bad against Zoji, but people are still using him. Why are they still using him? Because Nus is gone, Sabo came back. And to deal with Sabo, Zoji doesn't do a good job of dealing with Sabo. A good job is done by Kizaru, which is why everyone still needs Kizaru. And then that way, people who spent money on these units don't have to just throw them away after like 6 months of using them. They can always just come back and use these characters, because these characters will always have a place in the meta. If you counter both Zoji and Nus at the same time, all you're doing is bringing Gear 5 to the top of the meta, and then no one's left to deal with Gear 5, because Blackbeard doesn't do that great of a job of dealing with Gear 5. Honestly, from what I've seen, Blackbeard does not do a great job. Obviously, people will say I do a good job with him, which is great. I can do a good job with him as well. But from what I've seen in the matches, Blackbeard does not do a very good job of dealing with Gear 5, at least not with my allies. And I do not want Gear 5 to be best unit in the game again, the light Gear 5. I just don't want that. That's horrible. Worst meta ever, dude. I don't want to have to go through that again. It already kind of feels like that at this point. Roger just shit all the Gear 5. Gear 5 shits on him every day, every night. Kubo easily gets shit on by Gear 5. They are not the key because they easily can get shit on by Gear 5. I shit on many a Kubo with Gear 5. As long as you avoid their one skill, you're perfectly fine with Gear 5. Just don't go giant face mode when Bonnie's out and she hasn't used her skill 2. It's the same thing with Zoji. I clap many with Kubo as well. I clap many with Kubo. I clap many Kubo with Gear 5. The point is everyone will continue to use Gear 5. No matter how much Kubo is in the meta, people aren't going to stop using Gear 5. Why did I get hit by both of them? Maybe Zoro's not the best right now. Yeah, I should have not come back with Zoro. I wish my allies were actually doing something though. That would be nice as well, dude. V1 Gear 5, you mean? Yeah, Gear 5 V1 is easy. Yeah, dude, my allies are just not it, dude. They're just not it here. Great. That... I guess there's nothing we could have done there. Hopefully the Nus can stop the Gear 5 at least. Nope. I was really hoping that Nus could at least one-shot the G5, but I guess not. Thanks, Nus. Appreciate it, man. Oh, that Nus was probably extremely low support, considering he's using frickin' V1 G5 and Nus on the same team. What's up, Joel? If only he wasn't a retard using double elements, maybe that Nus would have actually been able to do something in the game. I hate people using mixed elements, dude. It's so trash, dude. Unless you're using a light and dark unit with a colored unit, it's trash. Alright. Get rid of Nus first of all. Okay, how did... Calm down a bit here. Don't know why you wanted that. You're not doing anything with it. The problem is Snake. No, come on, man. Gear 5, do you have skill 1? Do you have skill 1? Gear 5, Gear 5, do you have skill 1, dude? Okay, now we can deal with... What? Oh, come on, man! Yo, Bedazzle, what's up, man? God damn it. Well, there goes my fun. But there was asking what's fun in the game. Fun in the game is when you're not playing in Saboti Day. Not playing in Saboti Day is fun. I hope not, Bedazzle. Honestly, I really despise units that are made for one purpose. And I think it's kind of... Unless they make them the same way that they made Nuss, where they can literally just deal damage to everyone and everything, I don't want them to have anti-Straw Hat traits, because then they become like Who's Who. It's the same thing with how, what do you call it, like, Sengoku, Blue Sengoku has anti-Blackbeard traits, Blackbeard Pirates. That's kind of trash, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I hate that I got hit by that. Yes, I much prefer just general, just extra damage to runners. I'll leave that to Nuss. That's fine. Sabo is fine. I don't think that they're going to be able to get that flag, so... Nice. Chopper does damage, yeah, I know. I just hate the fact that I got hit by that even though I already jumped down, but... Wasn't Who's Who the original Straw Hat Smoker? Who's Who was never a Straw Hat Smoker. He came out when frickin' Red EX Zoro was the best Straw Hat in the game. And Red EX Zoro literally crushed him, like, beyond belief. He was literally, like, fodder. He was literal fodder just for Red EX Zoro. So I don't know where you saw that Who's Who was a Straw Hat Smoker. He got smoked by the best Straw Hat in the meta. But the fact that they built him only around Straw Hats meant that literally the next meta, he was gone. You could hide behind walls and cheese. Yeah, you couldn't cheese shit, dude. His damage was so poor that he couldn't do shit, dude. But literally, there was, like, right after the EX Zoro meta ended, when he, like, I don't even think that he had a meta, but, like, when he wasn't good anymore in the meta, then Who's Who was literally useless. He was pointless. There was no reason to use Who's Who at all. Okay, that made sense. Well, I tried to get the flag, but unfortunately the NUS was doing nothing the entire game. I don't care how much extra damage he had, he was ass. He was literal cheeks. He is the definition of cheeks in the game. How is that a dodge? He was literally using his normals! Dude, you can dodge glitch everything! I can't dodge glitch a single thing, though! Must be nice, dude! This lag is so bad, man! Come on, dude! This is why I hate this map, dude! You get you get so much lag in this goddamn game, dude! He's not even dodge glitching, it's just freaking lag! That's so dumb, dude! That Gear 5 was lagging so bad, bro! I'ma hope that Ness will go to the mid flag. I really, dude, the amount of people that go for the top middle flag instead of going for the 2 in the center makes me, it makes my blood boil. The amount of people who don't bother going to the middle 2 flags actually makes my blood boil. They literally have no one that can catch Nuss, so I really hope that Nuss goes to the middle flags. As long as just one person just helps him out, he should be fine here. How did he die? Bro, how did Nuss die? If you could just grab that flag, thank you. That's perfectly fine. Thank you for the heals, Kizaru. Oh my god, that Kizaru is doing shit ton of damage, dude. Alright. No, Pika's not better than Whitebeard. Come on. Of course you got team boost. The amount that these people... That's fine, you can't get that. I'm trying to sweat this game, Hawkeye, dude. Can you not see? Are you blind? You probably are blind, honestly. No, he got Team Boost sample. That's why he healed. Who else did I kill? How did it go straight to red? Who else did I kill? Who else did I kill? Yeah, dude, she's lagging. She's lagging for sure. She can't come back to this flag, so the most I can do is try to cap it. Hey, but why are we losing all of our flags, dude? Guess I'll just stay here then. No one is guarding our flags, bro. Why are you guys all pushing? Where? Luffy! Dude, I can't keep running back and forward for you! Oh, no, this is over. That's it. GG's. This is done. Yeah, my allies suck ass, dude. My allies are actual trash. These people are so bad, it actually makes my brain hurt how bad they are. Can't do anything about it. My allies are literal cheeks, dude. I can't do anything about it. My allies are actually the worst people in the game, dude. Literally every single one of them. They're so bad, it makes my brain hurt, dude. We had a green Gear 5 the entire time. What flag was he guarding? This entire time. What flag was he guarding? What flag was the green Gear 5 guarding this entire game? I don't know where I get these freaking allies from, dude. How are you supposed to even do anything with these people? Freaking Bounce Man was just letting everyone grab our flags! Blackbeard can go up. Okay. Now I know Litchi's gonna want to come down here, but I'm gonna hope that Nuss should be able to... I feel like Nuss should be able to stop Litchi. I'm guessing he can't stop Litchi for some reason. Okay, looks like he'll be fine. You can't even call that a freaking dodge glitch! What the hell was that?! Is that Sanji Zoro against Nuss? Guard treasure, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, dude. You were struggling, that's why I went down. And what's up, Lazy? And all right. Go back to the match before the last one, and you'll see why I don't have the energy to freaking crash out. Zoro shouldn't have been able to pull enemies. Why? That's the only way that he stops Nuss. Why, nerd? Then how do you counter Nuss then? The only way he counters Nuss is by stopping him in place. There was no point in me using skill 2 there because I wouldn't have been able to guard that. So much for no reason. Just avoid getting hit by the Zojis. How? Yes, it's the only way to stop Nazjuro. By stopping him from moving. Oh, who was that, dude? Who removed Roger off the flag, dude? Wow, that king clutched. King clutched. I know, king clutch. It's because everyone was just at mid. I was already there, but everyone else was there. Again, someone knocked the freaking Roger back as I had skill 2 waiting for Roger so that I could one-shot him with Pika, but for some reason, Zoji thought that the right play was to knock him off the flag. I swear, dude, allies, man. And then once again, for everyone who says that Gear 5 gets clapped by Zoji, that Gear 5 literally clapped the Zoji that went to go stop him. So sad, dude. No matter what units you give these guys, they still play like shit, dude. It doesn't matter whether you block C and D, Joel, because no matter what, everyone has teleport skills anyways. So, it really doesn't matter. Nus, you want to go to mid? Nus? Nus, I don't understand why you weren't able to get to the mid flag. That didn't cap block in, huh? But Gear 5 should be just about dead. Nice. That's Zoji and oh no, it's Whitebeard. Okay, Gear 5 is fine. Actually he's not really, because if he's outside the flag then I can't do anything to him. I really wish you would just save your skills for Gear 5, dude. Like, Nuss, please. Please play normally, dude. Enemy's team boost, huh? Gear 5, can you get a flag instead of guarding, dude? Gear 5, dude, why? Why are you not getting a flag instead of freaking guarding? Why are you not getting a flag? Gear 5, they had 3 people at the C flag! They had 3 people at C! So dumb, dude. I don't know why he was trying to guard the freaking B flag, dude! Like, dude, you're a runner! There's 3 people there! You can't guard it! There's 3 people there, dude! Guess what? That means I have 2 flags that are open! No one is there! No one can get there! Go over there, dude! Went to the wrong Teleported to the middle area. Well, there's nothing I can do about that because I can't stop Gear 5, unfortunately. Great. I would really prefer Sabo here, honestly. Honestly, I think Sabo was a way better option here. This guy has been throwing every single match that he played, dude. I don't know why you wouldn't start with Sabo here. Why did you... No, this guy's throwing. No, this guy's throwing hard, dude. This guy is hard throwing, bro. I've yet to see this idiot play well. Why did that take so long to come out? Bro, why did that skill take so long to come out? This game is so trash, dude. That skill took 500 years to come out. How did that do no damage to frickin' Roger? How? How was he able to get it back? Wait, but I didn't even hit him with a skill! Or any- I didn't hit him at all! Basically while he was doing that, how was he able to spam it? What? I'm not gonna go for Legend, Ichimaru. Konban wa Ichimaru's. If player number 6 is that PR guy again, then we lose. We've already lost. Yep, we definitely lost. Yep, no one's even... no. Yep, good job, Gear 5, dude. Really great work. Great work, dude. Why does that... How? That makes no sense, dude! Yep, he's level 100. Pretty much pulse. Pretty much, dude. At least it saves me having to do anyone else until the next BF, dude. The next BS will come out by the time I'm done with Pika. So no one's gonna go up? Great. Good job, guys. Nice. At least this one's not bad because... Oh, he didn't come back as Law. Why would you not come back as Law there? That's very strange. I don't know why you wouldn't come back as Law there. Yeah, that's Albert. They don't have any runners, so there's no one really for me to worry about right now until they die. Stay out of the flag just so I don't get hit by Kumaboni. The Law has come back. Nice. Nice. Ah. I'll play one more. Nah, if I was at least on the other side where Kuma Boni is, then I at least could have gone up and tried to get the mid flag. It doesn't look like that's happening now. At least I lowered it, I guess. Whitebeard, what are you doing, dude? Why aren't the flags filled? I feel like I'm better off leaving that. I thought that I was better off leaving that to Whitebeard, but then I guess not. Now it's just camping their spawn, I guess. Nice. Nice. Good game. Good game.
Make some noise in here. Oh yeah. Are you ready? Go.
500 left there. That's good. I will do the 60-second battle. Just because that gives out hammers, and I need a lot of hammers, dude. I'm running out of hammers now. I only have 30k left. They've been releasing too many good medals. Is there a noticeable difference between level 80 and level 100 Zogis. If you're fighting another Zogi, then yes. If you're fighting another Zogi, then then you see a huge difference in level 100. You'll die a lot less to enemy Zogis. But other than that, there's no real noticeable difference. Nice. And I'm pretty sure that I've already done everyone here. Yeah, I've already done Pika, so that must mean that there's no one left. Yep, no one's left here. It's hard to do everyone in 60-second battle because every 60-second battle is different. That's why I'm not going to bother trying to do everyone on these, but at the very least, Survival 100, I've done everyone. It's good for my OC. When does season reset, actually? In 2 days. Okay. And that banner, when does it go away? On the 26th. Yeah, so I still have I still have time. Says that oh, the 5 days left is for this. This is 12 days. Okay. You wonder if they can scam Wales as usual by releasing Albert and Queen buffs in a week to counter G5. I mean, it's not really a scam on most Wales because most of the Wales play the game for a long time and already have this guy. But I do think that he's way too expensive for how good he is. He's not good enough for what he's like, what they're pricing him as. And they're only giving you 18% medals as well. They're not giving you 24%. That's trash, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. That's absolute garbage. Both of these should have been 24% at least. If you wanted to get people to actually summon on this banner. Yeah, that's mid. Mid as hell, dude. I'm slowly getting back my frags. Hello, Riz. Whatever your name is, sorry. I am ending stream now, so apologies. You could get 400 frags for 700 gems lost here if your memory doesn't let you down. Could you? I don't remember that, but I have no idea who that is. Who's down these stairs? I need 2 more copies of you, and you, and you. 3 more copies of these 2. don't have any of copies of you, basically. Same with you, obviously. And these guys as well. The EXs I'm not really going to talk about because, you know, we don't get them on every banner. Still haven't finished these guys either. Or you. We only have 200 left. That's nice. Slowly. I don't have any more step-ups to do. Runner Oden doesn't get enough attention because he released it, like, they buffed him at a horrible time for him. They buffed him at a time where he just wasn't going to be good. Or he wasn't going to stand out, at least. It's not that he's not good, it's just that he doesn't stand out. I only have these 4, and then Ganfor and Bonnie. But Ganfor and Bonnie will be done the next... I don't think I have to wait for the next one. I'll do Bonnie. But Ganfor, I'll leave him until the next season reset, season pass. I'll just collect Bonnie's ones every day. Runner Kaido's buff was the worst of all time. In terms of EX buffs, maybe. Maybe you might be right there. I kind of... Was Black BB any good when he got his buff? Or not Black BB, but the red one. I feel like red BB may be the worst buff. Maybe. Out of the EXs. I don't remember anyone using red BB after he got his buffs. No one even touched him. Yeah, I mean, like, Kaido is usable too. Kaido's usable as well. You can get away with Kaido. It's just that he's bad. You know? I feel like it was the same for him. He wasn't really good. He wasn't really, like... He wasn't horrible, but he wasn't good either. Yeah, of course, Mr. Monkey, back when he first released, but I'm talking about after his buffs. Gameplay, please. I'm actually ending. I've already played the game enough. Fine, I'll give it another 30 minutes. I was gonna end, but fine. I'll just play for another 30 minutes. Is Goatbeard there? Probably. Which one's Goatbeard? You never played him post-buff, neither did I. Neither did I! I actually only had him at level 80, like, post his buff. Both Blue Shanks and Red Blackbeard, I got them on the first anniversary and never, like, got them to level 100, so they were level 80 the entire time. Up until they got those packs. When they got those packs, then I got them to level 100. Otherwise, they were both level 80. I don't know why either. I don't know why I never bothered with them. I just didn't. During the Blackbeard meta, I was mostly using time skip Luffy, from my memory. Where's Aokiji? Aokiji is with the Blackbeard Pirates somewhere. Drinking sake in front of Garp's chained body. Yeah, Blue Shanks got like what I don't like is that for Blue Shanks they buffed his attack animations. They made his attack animations faster. They have not touched a single unit's attack animations after that. I don't remember which characters they've touched the attack animation for after that. I don't think there's any of them. Is that law or G5? I really wish you didn't do that, dude. Nas, can you please, like, actually bait his dodge? It's not hard, just bait his dodge, dude. I wish you didn't do that, Nas. I'm gonna be real. Dude, I swear my allies are playing so trash, dude. Oh, these allies, man. Yeah, Zoro Sanji is very good. Zoro Sanji is very good. What's my prediction for the next EX? I still want it to be Olin and Kaido just as separate units. I wouldn't mind them sticking with the Wano theme. I wouldn't mind if it went to a Dressrosa theme and we got a Dofi and a Bounceman EX. Either one of those, but I want them to be separate units. If they were going to give us 3 double characters for the anniversary, then I wouldn't mind it being Olin Kaido and then Gear 5 and Bonnie. Gear 5, Luffy, and Bonnie. That would be a good anniversary as well. But I would much prefer if it was just a separate Olin and Kaido. Second option would be a Dofi and Bounceman. What's up, Alex? One more Gear 5, you're fine with just 2. Well, they're gonna have to release a Gear 5 Bonnie anyways at some point. I think Ichimaru said the only reason they haven't is because Pirate Warriors 4 owns a license to her at the moment, so that's why they can't add her right now, but... which does make sense. No one went for the C or D flag. That's unfortunate, dude. Don't really have a choice. I'm gonna have to try to get this flag. But I feel like Nas is going to try to get this from me. Yep. I can't do anything about that because I had to try. Unfortunately, my allies are trash and none of them even bothered. I think we're just gonna get 5-0 at this point. Okay, great, dude. Now it's lagging. Perfect. Even better. I don't want any of the Gorosei ever anymore. I'd be happy if we never got them again. Would be nice if people actually paid attention to the two flags in the middle. I never understand. The problem that I have with these two maps in Saboti and this Arlong Park and, like, any of these maps, even the Dressrosa, the Arena map, I don't understand why my allies always ignore the main flags, dude. This happens in the Sunny Ship map as well. The top flags have two of them there. If you just get those two flags, that was a huge buff to your game, dude. If you can just get those two flags, you're good. You're solid. You're solid for most of the game. In Arlong Park, it's the same thing. If you just get the two middle flags, you're good. But nobody ever goes there. I don't understand why. It's only my allies. They never go there. They don't even try to get the two middle flags, dude. Mr. Monkey, I couldn't care less about any of the Gorosei. I think they're all trash. I don't think any of them deserve an EX, if I'm being honest. I never thought that any of them deserved an EX. S-Snake is not gonna get buffed for a while, dude. At least not till, like, next half Annie. At least for another year, S-Snake's not getting buffed. Saturn I can still give you because Saturn did a lot in that, Saturn was a main focus of the arc, so I can still give you Saturn. Yama deserves 3. I think she deserves another one. Nice. What do you think about Zoro Sanji? I think that they're very good. They're very good. They are basically just a blue version of Garp, is the thing. If Yama's only feat is beating ulti, she should be an EX. Her only feat is beating ulti. She literally went one-on-one with Hybrid Kaido while waiting for Luffy to first save himself from being drowned. Then he was unconscious for I don't know how long. Then he had to eat all this food to gain back the energy to go back to fight Kaido. Then he had to talk Momo into frickin' flying up to the clouds and try to frickin' pep talk him into how to use his powers because Momo was absolute trash. And lost? Did she lose? I don't think she lost. She tagged out with Luffy. She didn't lose. She literally tagged out with Luffy. Stalled one of the strongest people in the One Piece verse. Yes. I think that's quite a feat, Mr. Monkey. It's better than anything the Gorosei have done. What have the Five Elders done, dude? They couldn't even beat one Luffy, dude. They couldn't kill a single one of the Straw Hats. Their biggest feat is that Kizaru killed Vegapunk. They couldn't even do it. Kizaru had to do it. It is, Alex. Like, Yamato, there should, like, the hate towards Yamato is just the fact that Yamato's a girl. 100%, that's the reason. If Yamato was a guy, people would be talking about how badass he was. I was one of the people that did not want Yamato to join the Straw Hats at all. But the hate towards Yamato is biased. Nas, I wish you were guarding the flag. Dude, this Nuss is hard selling every game, dude. This Nuss is hard selling at, like, dude, he's hard selling, bro. You like Yamato because you're a gooner. I don't like Yamato in the way that I wanted her to be a Straw Hat. I just give her credit for the feats that she has, which she has a lot of them. That's perfectly fine. Who even thinks she's weak? Mr. Monkey does. Because Mr. Monkey doesn't have a brain to think for himself. He just thinks, oh, Robin is a Straw Hat. Robin must be stronger than Yamato. I'll give you one thing. The only reason Yamato did not join the Straw Hats is because the power scaling would have been broken because Yamato's stronger than Zoro and Sanji, both of them. Yamato is literally stronger than Zoro and Sanji, and it would break the two wings of the Pirate King balance if Yamato was to join the Straw Hats. That's why she did it. She's 100% stronger. You still feel like 3 was too many? Ace Yamato should have never had a Yamato on the unit. I agree with that. But having a hybrid Yamato and a red Yamato EX, I don't disagree with that at all. I think blue Yamato and red Yamato are perfectly justified. Ace Yamato did not need to have Yamato on the card. I don't know why they did that. Down. I did miss the fact that he was changing. Tell one Straw Hat above the Gorosei. I don't even think the Gorosei are that strong from what they showed in that arc. The only thing is that you can't damage them unless you have a special type of Haki. Oh, that didn't reach. That's what I'm saying, Gus. They're not really strong, they're just immortal. Bro, I apologize about this game, man. This game, dude, I feel bad for the internet, dude. I apologize, dude. That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. I was just casually ranting about Yamato, and that just happened. Luffy is the only one that can manage to do something or at least escape. I don't agree with that. They have not explained that at all. They've never said that, what do you call it? That Luffy's the only one that can do it. Luffy just said that you need a special type of haki. He never said what that was. He's never said what that was. He just said that you need a special type of haki to beat them. I'm not saying Yama over the Gorosei. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying Yamato is stronger than... Well, would we put Kaido above the Gorosei? Let's start there. Would we put Kaido above the Gorosei? Or are you saying the 5 elders are stronger than Kaido? Easily? Yes? Crazy. Crazy. I don't even think I can do that. I don't think I can say that the 5 elders are stronger than Kaido. I don't think the Holy Knights are stronger than Kaido. In my mind, the Holy Knights are not stronger than Kaido. Whereas you guys are saying Kaido's stronger? Oh, okay, good. He can't kill them, but he's way stronger than them. Just like his former captain. Oh yeah, dude, his former captain neg divs the freaking Gorosei by far, dude. It's not even close. What did you get down by? Kizaru, can you please leave it to me, dude? Hey, Kizaru, can you leave it to the person that can actually KO him? Can you leave it to me, Kizaru, dude? Like, is that possible? Oh, great. Gungo and Shamrock are strong. They are. They are strong, but, like... I'm not talking about Shamrock. I think Shamrock and Fingerling Garling... I think they are actually strong. Because they came from being Holy Knights into being, like, Garling came from being a Holy Knight into being a Elder. I think Garling is way stronger than all of the Holy Knights. I mean, and, like, freaking the 5 Elders. Shamrock might be above Garling, depending on, like, you know, Fingerling Garling. Yeah, I know, Pulse. But Shamrock, I think, is stronger than Garling, because he is the leader of the Holy Knights. I don't think Garling would have given up that title if he wasn't certain that Shamrock was stronger than him. So I would put Shamrock at the same level of Shanks, if not freaking close. I'm not even yelling. Lower your volume then, because that's just how loud I am. I'm not lowering my volume, you have to lower your volume. Yeah. So I think that Shamrock is stronger than Garling. But the other Gorosei, they're not fighters. No, I think he does, Pulse. I think he does. I think Shamrock does. Rox did clap Fingerling, Garling, but I think Shamrock is stronger than Garling is. Oh, is it Fingerland? I keep saying Fingerland. It's not really, Mr. Monkey. Your argument doesn't really win. We can get team boost from here. Oh, that one shots? Damn, I didn't think they were built up. Imagine getting Pika'd. That's rough, dude. I feel bad for you, my guy, dude. Getting Pika'd is rough. You can go to a different flag, Snake. Snake, go to a different flag. Someone want to stop Kumaboni? Does someone want to stop Kumaboni? Is that possible? Can we stop Kumaboni? Can we stop Kumaboni? Anyone want to stop Kumaboni, dude? The Kumaboni that's capping? We gonna get capped by attackers now, dude? Is that what we're doing? You're gonna subscribe because I'm funny? Great. I appreciate it, man. You have 600 RDs. Should I use it on Luffy? No. Okay, first of all, I do have to point out that Fingerling Garling was not on Garp and Roger's level. Because he got clapped by Rox. Rox was on Garp and Roger's level. And Garling got absolutely manhandled by Rox. So, he is not on Rox and Roger and Garp's level. Okay, Katakuri, I do scale Katakuri pretty high, but not like Yonko level. He's not like Emperor level or anything. But out of the commanders for the Yonko, I think Katakuri is probably number 1. Out of the commanders. If we're taking Marco, We're taking King. We're taking like, okay, maybe not Shanks' crew actually. No, Ben Beckman is definitely stronger than Katakuri. That's low diff. But if we're like taking like King and freaking what's his name, Marco, I would say Katakuri's stronger. No, but that was with Emu's demonification, Monkey Boy. Rock, like, Garp and Roger beating Rocks was only because of his demonification. Otherwise, they would not have needed both of them. Garp and Roger were his rivals. They were the rivals of Rocks. So, they were on the same level, all three of them. Whitebeard was not in his prime then. Number 4? No, come on. You think he's stronger than King? You saying Katakuri or like Katakuri's not stronger than King? Is that what we're saying? No, he's stronger than King for sure, dude. Yeah, but that was during his when he was demonified. Hawkeye, that wasn't like actual Rocks. That was just when he was a demon. No, I don't agree that Rocks was the strongest pirate of all time. I don't agree with that. That's just like that's probably just my opinion, but I don't think that he was the strongest. Sure it would. Sure, it would affect your hockey. That's why the Gorosei are so strong. Is because of the demon abilities. I saw Garb dodge, that's why I did that. No, Garp is not the strongest. I wasn't trying to jump down there. I was actually I was leaving that to Saturn, and I was gonna just go to the bottom flags. Watch out on the bottom. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is because they are demonified, they have a different type of hockey with them. They should be able to kill Gear 5 now. There's no way. Luffy and Kaido clashed and split the heavens. I don't think Luffy did it on his own. Not on his own. I don't remember Luffy doing it on his own. When he first awakened Gear 5. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember that scene. Oh, Yamato's cap blocked, lol. That's funny. I just think they always, like, for the longest time, they said that Garp and Roger were Rox' rivals. And the fact that Rox and Garp had, like, tried to kill each other so much, they never actually got the job done. I think that proves that they're equals. Why am I using Pika? Because I need to get his title. I will end here, though. I said I'll play for another 30 minutes, and it's been 30 minutes. EX Roger or Kuma Bonnie? Kuma Bonnie. Roger is great, but Kuma Bonnie's better right now as an attacker. I don't think that they ever mentioned that Hawkeye. I don't know who you are. No worries, Mincon. Alright. As always, we end on my GOAT. Peak body line right here, dude. This is where I am right now. This is where I am right now. This is where we aim to be. This is where we aim to be. Peak body line right here, dude. Absolute GOAT. The king himself, Foxy. Built like a light bulb, but he's still got the abs, dude. Bro, I'm telling you, the abs start here. You know how many packs this guy has, dude? He has 32 packs right here, dude. 32 packs right here, dude. His abs start here. He's literally got like 32 packs, bro. I'm telling you. And as I said, pull out the measuring tape, bro. You see this? You see how long this is, dude? You see how long his pants go up, dude? You already know. You already know. You already know where I'm going with this. You already know. Pull out the measuring tape, dude. Just saying. I'm just saying. This is a true GOAT right here. Anyways. Who needs a six-pack when you have a keg? Well, when you have a keg and a six-pack like this GOAT does, then you can talk, Mr. Monkey. When you have both, then you can talk. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day here, so thank you all for joining. Really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the stream, please do leave a like, and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.